Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick review of the Revlon ColorStay Full Coverage Foundation. I am wearing this on my skin right now and I must say I am loving this so much. So I'm going to show you how I apply this. You'll see how this applies to the skin, and then you can also see how this looks right now. If you want to see the full review where I talk about the product, the price, where you can buy it, then definitely keep on watching. So you definitely want to use a flat top brush when you are applying this foundation. It will just make the application so much easier.
Taking me home. One thing really do one. You see that you don't wish, but I don't know. Is that true?
Oh, this smells very nice. I just noticed that. It smells amazing.
With things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just...
As you can see, this gave me quite full coverage and this matched me perfectly. I always struggle to find foundations with the correct undertone for me, so I am quite yellow olivey, so this fit my skin perfectly. Also, this covers so well that I barely need concealer under my eyes. I am going to add that, but I just wanted to mention that you can see how full coverage this is. Also, this is a very lightweight formula, so it doesn't feel heavy on the face, it doesn't feel cakey, and the other thing is that it doesn't feel drying. So a lot of the times I'm not too keen on trying matte foundations because I don't like that dry cakey look, but you can see that even though this is a matte formula, it doesn't dry down to a cakey matte. Also, some matte foundations dry down very quickly, which doesn't give you any time to work with it. This didn't dry down immediately, which gives you kind of a bit of time to just buff it out nicely and then not have that cakey look or trying to rush to get your makeup done because you are afraid the makeup will set in all the wrong places. I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face and then I'm going to talk a bit more about the foundation and the formula. I just finished off the rest of my makeup. I'm ready to give my full review on this foundation. So Revlon recently launched this new range. This is the ColorStay full cover range. So they come in 14 shades. They are available in stores right now. This is a matte formula. Like this foundation is supposed to do is give you full coverage for 24 hours with no fading and no caking. And I must say, by the looks of it, I'm really impressed with how this foundation has settled. It looks very velvety, it looks very soft, and it's definitely very full coverage. This came at the perfect time because summer is here and you want something that will withstand the heat and you want something that won't budge when you are out in the sun, when you have a hot day. Usually our makeup tends to take a hit when it's very hot outside. This is going to ensure that your makeup stays on the entire day. Also, another thing that I can see is that my pores are gone, so I can't see any pores or anything. It also doesn't go into your fine lines like some foundations. Some foundations, they really emphasize your pores and your smile lines. And I need to mention that the way this product works with other products is also important. Some foundations don't do well when you apply other products on them. They might move around, shift, or not blend well, but this blended so well with all the other products that I used on my face. So that's also something you might want to look at, or something you are interested in when looking for a foundation. I would suggest maybe going in store, asking them if you could get a sample just to test out your shade. Maybe just test it against your jawline to see which shade matches you perfectly. There should be a shade to match you. The fact that it's so small makes it easy to travel with, so you can pop this in your makeup bag. It's not going to take up all the space. It is in a tube container, so you don't have to worry about any glass bottles falling and breaking. You can also keep this in your bag if you have a sleepover, or if you are going somewhere, you can just pop this in your bag, and the next morning you don't even need to take concealer with you. If you are a student, this is nice if you feel like you don't want to buy something that is also going to require concealer and all of these other things. Then I would definitely suggest getting this. This definitely covered up the under eyes pretty well. Also, another point I want to touch on is the fact that it is so affordable. It goes for around 179, so say about 180 rands, and I mean that is really affordable, especially considering how well this covered, and you get 30 mils of product, so that is quite a lot. Also, I like to tell you about things that are budget friendly but that also do the job properly, and this is definitely one of those foundations. These are available everywhere that they stock Revlon. I usually see these in Clicks, I see them in this game. Really hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you in my next one.